Hi, everybody. Welcome. This is a promo for our show, Live with Marcy and Amy, the Heart Centered Woman, and we are reaching out to you because we want you to join us for our special guest. Our special guest that we're going to have on the January 15th, 2026 show. Her name, and she's here with us, is Danniyille Lyn Viola. She is an ascension and awakening guide, a master energy healer, a clinical and transpersonal hypnotherapist, a universal law teacher, and intuitive channel. And we want to introduce her to you. We want to share her gifts with you. And so I want to have her speak a little bit about what she does. So you can sign up for the show on January 15th. And I know that, as you heard, you offer so many different modalities on healing. And on the 15th, which is Live with Marcy and Amy, our show, you will share with our audience about soul contracts. Tell us why this is important for our audience to sign up and to have this teaching in 2026 and some of the benefits from those teachings.
Oh, yes. Thank you so much. And thank you both so much for the opportunity to share. And thank you, everybody who's watching and listening. Thank you so much for being here. Soul contracts is one of the things that I am super passionate about. And I always use it as an entryway into working with clients. What makes soul contracts so special and so profoundly impactful in our lives is that we all come in with contracts, right? With agreements, things that we come here to do or to experience, right? Things that we pre-birth, if you will, agree to come in and experience. And so when you have a soul contract reading, it's like you get the blueprint of your life. It is a way to answer any question about your life, like why your life is the way it is or why it unfolded the way it's unfolded. But really, the bigger and more important point to keep in mind is that soul contract allows you to be able to put the pieces of the puzzle together in such a way that it creates a very clear blueprint or map for you. Right? Because we get very confused in life, right? There's so much being thrown at us, and there's so many questions that we have, and things, and a lot of things that we don't understand, like why things are working the way they are, or why am I always blocked in this way? Why can I not seem to get past that or finally learn from it and move forward in my life? Why do I find that I'm always blocked in these certain areas or in these certain ways? And so through a soul contract reading, what you come to understand is not just why, but how specifically to work with that challenge or with that obstacle or impediment, if you see it that way. How specifically to work with that? Like, what tools do I need to specifically be able to navigate through that so that I come out on a higher and better plane, a more whole or complete person, or be able to live on that very highest timeline? And that's what makes soul contracts so profound, is it gives you those keys so that you know and understand exactly how to work with something so that you can move through it and become better because of it.
And I know you'll be sharing that on the show. And as a teaser, what would I mean? What shifts have you seen once you understand your soul contracts?
Okay, so the shifts that I've seen in my clients
Yes,
or
like
my students.
give us a
Yeah.
little bit of like what's possible for us
Okay.
when this happens.
So, yeah, beautiful, beautiful question. So, what I get a lot of times is people say to me, well, I knew that, right? They'll say, oh, yeah, I know that. It's like, okay, but you know that, but how have you been working with it?
Mm.
And then that's where they're like, oh, okay, yeah, I may know that, but it's just kind of sitting there and I'm not really making the most of it. I'm not really leveling up because of it. And so, what I see in my clients is an expansion of conscious awareness, the ability to look at things through a different lens or from a different perspective, and therefore shift the paradigm of it or shift it out from something that's a struggle to something that turns into a gift. I've seen that over and over with my clients. It also, what I see is that they understand themselves better. Many come out of it feeling like now they understand the why behind the what, and now they're free and able to now take the tools that are provided in these readings and be able to apply them in such a way where they really feel like they're making traction in their life. They're making forward movement towards the goals that perhaps they've been struggling with their entire life, but never have yet been able to really work through in a constructive way.
Hmm. Well, we're going to cut it off here a little bit. We're going to ask that you sign up so you learn whether it's the first time you're hearing about soul contracts, or you have a medium understanding of soul contracts, or but you need to take action. So go ahead and click on the link below and join us on January 15th for the Live with Marcy and Amy show, The Heart-Centered Woman. And we are so excited and privileged. We're so happy that we're going to have this show, and everybody click on that link and join us.